Hello from Amsterdam. So today, I think people are probably getting tired of me saying this, but since there's only like 10 people who actually watch these videos, I'm not going to feel bad about it. Most of you love me already and we'll just deal with it. I love my hotel room. It's amazing. Travel day was breezy. Everything went well. Bergen Airport, aside, you'll see a little snippy video where I'm a little bit grumpy about my toiletries, but I won't ruin the surprise of you seeing the look on my face after I went through security. Let's see. Yeah, so short flight, Dutch Airlines, KLM, they serve you, even on not that long of flights, drinks and a sandwich. So that was nice and unexpected. So I did eat before. I was feeling very, very full, and then didn't go and have dinner until like almost 8 o'clock because I just wasn't hungry after eating such a big lunch. But then I knew I'd be hungry late at night if I didn't eat something. So I went down to the hotel restaurant, which is fancy and pretty, and the food was good. So I took a few pictures and videos down there. The girl at the table next to me when I sat down, okay, forgive me because it's Amsterdam, and so I might make some judgments. They didn't appear married. Let's just say it that way. Not really two people you would have thought were a match. And I'm being judgy, and I'm probably making assumptions, and I apologize for that, but I'm sorry. She appeared about half his age, and we'll just leave it at that. But anyways, she ordered this like dessert thing. It was on like a hunk of wood, and it was chocolate and like a log with a brownie and chocolate on top. And when the waiter served it, it had ice cream, and he poured hot chocolate on top, not hot chocolate the drink, but hot chocolate as in hot chocolate on it, and it like dissolved, and it was really cool. And she let me take a video of it, and then she shared it with me. So anyways, there I am making friends who share their sweets with me. Hooray. But real quick, I'm not going to do a whole thing in my room because only Sherry likes to see my whole room. But I just think in general, it's a cool room. So it has 1928 Amsterdam, like kind of Olympic stuff to it. And the bed's nice and cozy. And then there's these other pictures of Olympian type things. And then there's one over here. So just kind of a cool room, and the chairs over here kind of nice. And then it has one of these little poofs that I have always wanted to have in my house, and then a nice chair there. So anyways, just a really cute room. And somehow, and you'll see this in another video too, I ended up with a room with this amazing balcony that's walkout to a canal. So lucky me, didn't realize that. And when I looked at the hotel, I think there's only like 6 or 8 rooms on this side of the hotel at least that have it. Everybody else, it's a window view. So yes, they have an elevated view, but none of them have balconies that they can walk out of. So feeling like I got pretty lucky on that one. I think that's it. I need to look at some of my excursions because I got an email from the organizer of the biggest one asking if I could change dates. But if I change dates, I need to change a date for the other excursion that I have planned. I have a bike tour, going to the Van Gogh Museum, I'm going to the Anne Frank Museum, and then I'm doing a full Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Hague tour, and that's the one they want to move. So yeah, Amsterdam's going to be a busy place. I'm here for 4 days versus 3 that I was doing kind of in the last few places before I went to Sweden. So yeah, should be a good visit, and I'm looking forward to Amsterdam. Well, isn't this a beautiful spot not far from my hotel that I completely missed because I kept going the opposite direction every time I walked out of there? According to our tour guide yesterday, this is a man-made lake, and they're having some sort of food festival today. But I am on my way to the bus station to get to the airport. So, no food festival for me, but still a beautiful spot. Okay, so I made it through airport security after a kerfuffle. A kerfuffle, mind you, that should have come up at the Stockholm airport since I had the exact same things in my bag, but it didn't. I understand the rules about the size of containers and liquids or whatever. Actually, I don't understand the rule, but I know there is a rule. That said, the 3 containers in question only had about, I don't know, 10 or 20% of the product left in them. So granted, having them tossed out is not the hugest impact to my life, but it just seems silly if you have less than the liquid or whatever amount. Why does it matter how big the container is? The rules just say less than whatever hooped or liquid, I think. So anyways, mostly empty containers with a little bit of stuff in them still had to be tossed out because the container was bigger. So anyways, not a big deal, just a little annoying. Leaving Norway. They consider going to the international terminal, leaving the country. So here is the domestic terminal here in Norway, international terminal, you're leaving Norway. Fascinating. They sell peppers in Norway too. All right, delayed flight means 12:30 lunch o'clock beer. Also wanted to note they have Heinz ketchup. I hope they do in Amsterdam as well because the Denmark ketchup was awful. Okay, so I got a hot dog. I'm really hoping it is not like that reindeer dog. I also got cheesy doodles, which makes me think of my friends Max and Morris. All right, made it on board my flight to Amsterdam, and despite the fact that it's a smaller plane, it only has the 4 seats total across. It's pretty good legroom, actually. I was expecting to be smunched and kind of just deal with it because it's only an hour and 45-minute flight, so I thought, what the hell. Issue though, holy bananas, are people really slow to board the plane. Worse than any U.S. flight I've ever been on as far as just inconsiderate people being like, do-do-do, don't care how I'm hindering other people. I'm going to stand in the aisle and try to put my stuff above my head for days and days. But anyways, live and learn. I made it to Amsterdam, so wandering the airport to figure out the exit. Then I gotta map out my transportation app and figure out how do I get to my hotel. Dutch. I learned this in Germany in March when I went on my retreat and met lovely Dutch friend Cornelia, that the Dutch language, it's I don't know how to say this without it sounding bad, but oh my god, it's weird. Okay, so I think I figured out the train station here at the airport. Got my ticket to go to Amsterdam Zuid, which means Amsterdam South Station. And then I have to get another ticket and find a bus. Okay, so that was a little confusing. Google said I was on one platform. The bus board numbers said I was on another one, but I figured it out, and I am now 4 minutes from my hotel and going to take a little stroll. Getting on and off the bus with your ticket, you have to scan your ticket when you get on, and then you have to scan your ticket just to get the door open. So, learning. I forgot how much fun this is. So many people on bicycles. Okay, so this is the restaurant in my hotel. Pretty cool.
You are ready?
Yep.
Okay, ready.
Look. Enjoy.
Thank you.
delicious dinner. A little expensive, but nothing compared to that crazy one where I sat next to the people and had extra drinks just to watch the nutballs. My hotel sits at this harbor, so there's all these boats and stuff in the beautiful canal. So despite how light it is after 9 o'clock on a travel day, so I think I'm just going to head back to my room, unpack a little, get cleaned up, and get a good night's sleep, because I've got tours coming up, 3 of them in the next couple of days. So busy Annika. This is the pretty little, I don't know if it's like a cafe versus going into the restaurant of the Harbor Club. Pretty ambiance. All right, so my room has a balcony, but it's below ground. So I'm going to do a quick reconnaissance to find out what's up here. Probably the road. It's not the road, it's a canal with just a private area for our rooms. Lovely view of a bridge and a gas station. And I think the same area that I was just at from my restaurant over there. Some people plugging away on their boats there. But how nice is that? I can just pop out of my room and sit right on a canal. Not too bad. I mean, all the other rooms have these just windows. I don't know what I did to get so lucky and get one of these rooms down here that has a little balcony at it. Lucky me. I need to go and thank that girl at the front desk.